right, guys, welcome back to another Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. It is already August 1st. How we got here so quickly, I have no idea, but we're getting closer to cooler days, hopefully, so I will take it. Before I get to our great guest, I want to remind everybody that the Going Hot podcast with Caleb Shaw is out. Make sure you go like the page, follow the page, all that good stuff. It's across, finally, I screwed up the delivery, but it's now out on Spotify, all the little podcast areas. So one more time, Going Hot podcast with Caleb Shaw. Episode 1 with my brother, Jared, is out. Episode 2 with Jack Carr, author of The Terminal List, comes out very, very soon. So be watching for it. On that note, though, let's get to our guest here. I'm excited. These are some people that have got something pretty spectacular going on here. So if you all would not mind, please introduce yourselves and let us know who you're here with.
I am Cindy McCall, and I am with the Gabriel project of the Crossroads. I'm the new executive director. So.
Outstanding. Glad to have you on board, sir.
And likewise, I'm with the Gabriel project of the Crossroads. My name is Fred Williams, and I'm on the board of directors.
Roger that. Well, we appreciate you guys so much. For those that may not know, can you tell me a little bit about what the Gabriel Project is and why it's important here in the Crossroads?
Absolutely. Especially with all the stuff coming out with Roe versus Wade, we serve women that are in crisis pregnancy situations. We don't believe that God made any kind of mistake.
Yes, ma'am.
And so if they find themselves in a situation that they need help, we're here to help any way we possibly can.
Yes, ma'am. No, I think that that's good, because one of the things that I seem to always hear, that unless you're for cradle to grave entitlements, that abortion is the only way to go. And so are you telling me that there's resources out there that are available that offer an alternative?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I knew that. I just wanted to say it crystal clear and get that out there and make that known. And so thank you for that. Sir, why do you feel that the Gabriel Project is such a beneficial thing, and why is it important for the Crossroads area?
Well, the Gabriel project of the Crossroads started in 2002, so this is our 20th anniversary. And the whole concept was that we're pro-life, but what are we doing about it? So we started the organization to actually help women physically, emotionally, spiritually through their pregnancy, and then after they give birth, also to provide assistance so that they can actually make a change in their life and for their baby. So obviously, how that helps the community is there's lots of women that get into those situations. They're desperate, and so they have somebody to turn to, which is us. 2 years ago, we opened up a maternity home, because not only were we seeing women that needed physical and emotional help through their pregnancy, but had issues with stable and safe housing. So we opened up a maternity home, and we currently, since then we've served 11 women in the home. Currently we have 3 residents. 2 are expecting in December, so just down the road, and we've had several births since then, and what a blessing that was. And these women are actually looking forward to the future with a beautiful newborn baby.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So this project that we're about to come up, or this event that you guys, the raffle we're about to talk about, this is one of you all's primary fundraisers, and kind of how you guys keep the lights on and keep this working. Let's talk a little bit about this. I know it's in October, but tickets are going on sale this week, today. So yes, perfect. Talk to me about this. We've got the Gabriel Project Fall 2022 raffle. It's October 1st. Tickets are on sale now. What is this event, and how can we support it?
Yeah, so we have about 22 items that are up for raffle. We have a little list right here.
Oh yeah,
so we
have
a cool little Traeger pellet grill. We've got some guided fishing trips in Port O'Connor. Hand-painted shotgun. We've got a membership to Discovery Museum, symphony season tickets, the 500 dinner movie spa day kind of thing for women. Photography session. Waterloo has donated a nice rod reel. It's a heck of a
list right here.
It really is. It's so exciting, and you just buy a $25 raffle ticket, and then we start drawing October 1st.
Now, what if I just want to buy this thing out? Because I'm looking here. If I somehow scored all these, my wife would just, I'd get some major brownie points. I mean, I'm looking through this list right here, and there's all the weekend in Fredericksburg. Yeah, you read my mind on that one. And the Discovery Museum. There's some of our favorites. What an awesome trip! Now on this guiding fishing trip, are they guaranteeing me a record-breaking catch here? I mean, I need some help. Is why I'm asking. Everybody else,
I know the guy personally, and I know he's really good.
But he may not be a miracle worker with me. Fair enough. Victoria Symphony, they do a spectacular job. They come on the show all the time. We're glad to have them. What a great list of raffle items here. And so, and again, this is one of 3 fundraisers. You said that this is
one of our major ones for sure.
Absolutely. Now, do you guys is this something where you also need volunteers in your organization? Do you all need people? What is, in addition to making sure we buy raffles and support this, what else can we do to back your submission and support you all?
We always need volunteers. Right now we have about 6 women that serve as angels for us, which is great. And not only do we have the maternity home, which is a great place for these women to come and actually, like you said, have a stable environment and live and get to work through, just life and being ready to have a baby. But we have a lot of moms out there that the angels go and deliver items to. One of the other things that I think is so awesome that we're able to offer to these women is that we empower them. We're not just handing stuff out. We're really educating them on how to warm your bottle up, or how to have a safe environment for your baby to sleep. So we always need volunteers either to come help us be an angel and serve these women and go out and talk to them about their needs. I mean, my kids are 20, so obviously
there's a lot of stuff, not to cut you off, but I've got a 2.5-year-old at home, and I know when he was born, we were kind of lost for a little bit. And there's I know we've been doing this for thousands of years, and this is what we were born to do, but in the same breath, all of a sudden you're holding a baby and you're like, how do I perhaps I'm not as prepared as I thought I was on this. And my wife, thank God she was there, because she saved the day. But even then, she needed help, and there were several times when the nurses came in and gave us tips or pointers that we needed desperately. And so having and little things like that. I know when we first took Truman home, it was like, okay, do we do this? They're just going to let us take him and put him in this room. Is everything okay? Is he going to fall out the crib? All these things. And I can see how for young mothers or even older mothers, just that help and experience from people that have been there before is hugely critical.
Yeah, and support system.
Yes, ma'am. And that's awesome. What am I forgetting to tell people? Is there anything I'm forgetting before I let you guys out of here?
Well, we're in 10 counties.
Okay.
We started in Victoria, and then as the organization grew, we've expanded out to 10 counties around the area, and we have chapters in each one of those counties doing the same thing that we're doing here in Victoria. And so the organization has really grown, and we have just a long list of really wonderful, dedicated, and committed volunteers to helping women that are in a desperate situation.
That's outstanding. Where can people find tickets to this event? Where can they get their raffles to make sure that they win some of the? Where can I make sure that I win some of these?
You can definitely go on Facebook.
Okay.
And that'll also direct you to our website. But our website is www.VictoriaGabrielProject.org, and that's where you can buy those tickets.
Gotcha. And your Facebook is Gabriel Project of the Crossroads.
Correct.
Outstanding. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for what you're doing. Thanks for helping these young ladies out in the community. It's a great thing, and I appreciate all the people that donated and helped to make this raffle special, because you guys got some good things on there. So we look forward to talking to you a little closer to October, and best of luck. Guys, let's take a quick break, and we will be right back with our next guest.
Since 1932, Wallach & Volk has been closing mortgages and doing it the right way. The reason why the Volks opened up a bank at the height of the Great Depression was because the bank needed to be opened at the height of the Great Depression. And it was good for the community at that time. A lot of the banks were going under. In order to keep that community sound and stable, it was something that they did. I think that says something about who Wallach & Volk was 85 years ago. And the only way you get to continue to do it is if you consistently do it great. And we plan on doing this for another 85 years.
Marketing today can be complex. Emails, customer relationship management, lead tracking, landing pages, and text messaging. But what if you could do it all with just one tool? And what if there was an agency behind the solution that could do it with you, or better yet, do it for you? Introducing Thrive Fuel 360. the new do-it-for-you digital marketing solution. Drive leads, nurture prospects, automate follow-up, connect with your audience, and book appointments all in one place. Thrive Fuel 360.
All right, guys, welcome back. We've got two guests on here. One that we are so blessed to have all the time. Good buddy of mine. Glad she's here. Miss Liz Tice. Today, I'm going to introduce you because I figure it's about time. Like, I kind of owe you that.
Works.
Thank you for coming. And then Miss Ashley. I'm glad you were here also. Second time on the show, but you got something really cool going on here that I've been seeing all around. And so thank you for coming in. One more time though, even though I just did it, introduce yourself and let them know who you're here with and tell us all about this great idea.
You got it. Hey guys, I'm Ashley Henderson. I own Cotton Bells Boutique and Company, and I am also on the Children's Discovery Museum Board. And so we are putting together the Be Kind Back to School campaign. And so I just got a little goosebumps.
All right, that's a big deal.
It is. And so I was so happy, Caleb, when you said you have seen it all over Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're not the first person to tell me that. So I love knowing social media works, you guys. But this is an event that started one of my artisans. So just to give you a little backstory, at Cotton Bells, we have different artisans, you know. So this one little artisan, she is an amazing mom, an amazing girl. Like, she does it all and doesn't ever need help, nothing. Like, she's phenomenal. She comes in the store one day. She just kind of had a bad day. Her child, he is just kind of getting diagnosed with autism and everything. And so it was just, she just had one of those moments. She was just a little tired. And all these other moms were just kind of staring at her, not really helping, and she just felt a little lost, a little alone kind of, and she just comes in the store, and like I said, she was just tired and was just kind of venting to me, just needed a little extra help that day. And so I called Liz, and because I just thought of Liz immediately, it's like, hey, we gotta do something. Like, what can we do? I'm like, people just need to be kind, you know? So Liz was kind of the one, she's like, hey, we're gonna do something at the museum, we can do a campaign, and now I'm like, done. We're golden. So we are selling t-shirts, we are just putting it everywhere, and what better way starting off the school year than our precious Be Kind saying. So we want it everywhere, and we just want everyone to remember to be kind.
Well, I like it. Well done. Yeah, a little bit of kindness right now can go a long ways, because it's kind of weird times where everybody's kind of walking around amped up and charged up, and all sorts of things going on. And you're right, sometimes just that little bit of kindness, compassion, it can just change somebody's whole trajectory for the day, for the week, for the month.
And a smile, opening a door for someone. You have no idea how that little act could completely change somebody's day, week, month, whatever it may be. So that's just, yes, yeah.
Yeah, no, kindness is one of those things that I think is almost been forgotten, it seems like. And you know, and we get trapped inside our phones, we get trapped in everything going on, and it's easy to, you know, shoot, I've been guilty of it this week. It's been a long week, and it's only Monday, but it's already been a long week, you know, and you just get tired, and sometimes you don't always put on your best face or something, and then you run into somebody and you can end up ruining their day because you get grumpy or yell at them or just not being cool, not being kind.
That's right.
You know,
That's
and
right.
so
That's
I think this is neat. What's been the reception? How's it been going so far?
It's been going wonderful, and what's even better is, you know, teaming up with the museum, and then we've also teamed up with the Vine School. And the Vine School is amazing. And one thing, I've gotten to know the Vine School through the years since we're located in the Town and Country Shopping Center. The Vine School had their school there for a while. They've moved it, but they still have their branching out program there. And it's for the older kids, and they go around the community. I'm sure you've seen this. They do their projects, and they take care of Cotton Bells our plants outside. So they water them for us, plant them, do whatever needs to be done there. So Kay has been wonderful from the Vine School. And I mean, just giving us knowledge, stuff I never knew or anything. And so it's just great teaming up with these two amazing organizations that we have in the Crossroads area. Because so many people, I feel like anytime we do something like this, it is to bring awareness. Let people know, because you don't know who might be going through something hard, you know, have an autistic child, and they don't know of the resources that are out there. It was so interesting. I feel like I've said this a million times, but again, at Cotton Bells, we were just doing a little event one day, and if you shopped that day, 10% of the sales went to the Vine School. And I was so excited because there was like, I think 4 or 5 people that day who have never heard of the Vine School. So to me, that was a huge win. Like that is what stuff is for. It is to bring awareness and, help people realize, if a child is having an off moment, they look completely normal, be kind, don't judge, kind of type thing. So I'm just hoping in the whole Crossroads area we can just bring more awareness and to help people understand and just do something good.
Well, one of the things that I like the most is how you're joining forces, and anybody that watches this show knows that I'm really big into everybody helping each other, and I think that you can go run a bunch of ads, you can go do all this, but nothing beats word of mouth and nothing beats community teamwork, and many hands make for light work. And so you guys joining together. Liz, you do a phenomenal job over there at the Children's Discovery Museum. You guys are always running different programs from the community, different things. So to take something else on your plate, to join forces, I just think it's great. And then to join forces behind the thought process being kind and again, the world's a little bit wild right now, and everybody's just a little amped, and so I like this. You've got an event coming up this Saturday. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's the kickoff, and we're hosting our Be Kind Back to School event at CDM. Whataburger's our big sponsor for this event. We are also teaming up with our community partners, the fire department, police department. The Girl Scouts are going to be there making kindness bracelets.
They're not going to have cookies there, are they? Okay.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Is it cookie season?
I put a hurting on those cookies, and then they put a hurting back on me. And
mint chocolate chip. Or the mint
those are my wife's favorite too. Like, we may or may not have a few boxes of those stashed at the house. I'm just saying. Yes.
They're best in the freezer.
Agreed. That's where they're hidden, in the freezer.
Yeah.
Sorry, but so the Girl Scouts will be there, but no cookies.
The Girl Scouts will be there. No cookies, as far as I know.
That's okay right now. I'm working on my summer body. I don't need cookies.
Yeah. So we'll just have a lot of fun. Some great crafts, some great items like that to kind of pass the time and just bring awareness as well.
Good deal.
We are also, thanks to Ashley and Cotton Bells, she donated a lot of items. We have a small room that we are turning into a safe space, a calm space for kids that might be having a meltdown, for moms that just need to take a step away. We have a very stimulating museum. There's so many fun things to look at and fun things to do. So we wanted to create a place where the kids that need to get away from that just for a moment to calm down can be. And thanks to Ashley and her donations that she made.
What about if I need a moment?
Yeah.
What if I'm stressed out and I need a moment? I mean, can I go in there for a second?
What? We're going to add a dad room next.
Yeah,
I'm on it. We're on it.
My son does fine. It's me that gets a little like...
Well, we bought bean bags, and yesterday, I'm not going to lie, when I brought him in, we set him up, and Miss Mary and I sat on the bean bags for about 10 minutes, just kind of looking. We were testing them. They're for kids, but I kind of rolled off of them, but still, it was
You've lost
perfect.
enough weight now. You can do that.
Good job.
Yeah,
I had to kind of wiggle.
You've done great.
It's really kind of a calm space. So we're trying to be inclusive. We're trying to bring awareness. We have quite a few families that come in on a regular basis and visit us that have a need for that. So that's our mission.
Gotcha. Well, you guys go above and beyond, and I appreciate it. And again, it's you're leading from the front, and good job on that. And I appreciate it. Miss Ashley, this is a great idea. Way to give back. Your personality is contagious when you come on here because you get hyped and I get hyped, and so I like that.
I mean, you don't know if I'm going to start crying or hollering.
You and I should probably never do something together because we would just keep raising the bar, and we would need that safer. They'd throw us in that room again. Like get them in there. They're way too much.
I want to make sure I add this.
Okay.
So our T-shirts, any boutique or business can team up with us to sell them in their store all month, the entire month of August.
Okay.
I do want to say Red Bird Books reached out within like minutes of us posting, and T-shirts will be for sale at Redbird Books also.
Awesome. So if I understood correctly, other businesses as well. If they want to sell these up there, they can give you a call and make it happen.
Yes,
and we'll have some at the museum on the day of the event and possibly throughout the month of August, depending on how many
The museum has them, Redbird Books and Cotton Bells, and if there are any other businesses that want to participate, to sell, to promote, bring awareness, and because every time we're selling a shirt, money is going back to the Children's Discovery Museum and the Vine School.
Well, maybe Shaw Realty, we can do a little raffle that we'll raffle off some shirts or something for Shaw Realty or something. And so you come up with a great idea because I'm not very good at those.
Okay.
Come up with a great idea and we'll do a Shaw Realty raffle and make it happen. Ladies, before I let you go real quick because I've talked too much, anything I'm forgetting?
Liz, I think we covered
Events
it.
Saturday, 11 to 1. Come out and see us.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Thank you all for what you do, and we will get together on that little Shaw Realty thing. We'll be right back with our final guest. She's pretty awesome. Stick around. All right, guys, we are back. We've got another return guest. I'm so happy to have her back on. She does a really great job. Every time I talk to her, I learn something new about what the college has, what they do. And she really gets you pumped up and ready to go because she's motivating and inspiring and just really works hard at what she does. And so after that spectacular introduction, if you wouldn't mind, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are here with.
Yes, my name is Monica Hysquierdo, and I am the Community Outreach Specialist with Victoria College.
You know, and as much as I like you, I'm so terrified to say your last name, Monica, because I white boy the heck out of this.
The easiest way to say it is Hysquierdo. Hysquierdo.
Hysquierdo.
Yeah, so
I am scared.
but that's not the proper way, but that's the easiest way for most people to say it. So.
Done, he's scared though, because I am scared though. So
Oh my gosh.
and I got cheesy jokes, but it's all right. Hey, we broke the ice. We're moving forward
Yes,
now.
let's move forward.
So, you're on. Yes, move forward. Calm down, ma'am. This is my show here. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so Super Saturday. Talk to me here. This is a cool deal, community outreach thing that you guys have going on. What is Super Saturday? Talk to me.
Yeah, so Super Saturday's event, it's basically our last-ditch effort to help students get enrolled for the fall semester. So we're having things taking place of application, apply your FAFSA, helping with your TSI, get you ready for that, and also to meet with your advisor to get registered for classes. So a lot of people do those in steps, but we want to knock it out in one day in a non-traditional day. So maybe some people can't come a Monday through Friday, but hey, you know what? We're going to have this available to you on a Saturday. Come on. There's no excuse to not go back to school.
That's kind of cool because I remember way back when I was kind of doing this stuff, and way back then you're a little lost. Like you show up, you're like, well, where is this building? Where do I go for that? And then by the time you figure it out, you're 20 minutes late, and then it doesn't go well. So for older people like myself or young and brand new that are just ready to go, this is a really good opportunity where they can come in and kind of get some gentle guidance through all this and get it all knocked out in one fell swoop and don't have to be late walking around looking lost everywhere. Exactly, and it'll get them ready for the first day of school. And in addition to that, we're also having the community resource fair. So that is just resources that we have available to our students. We're giving away 500 free backpacks with school supplies. So we know the struggle is real right now. That ain't no joke. So we're going to be having that from 11 to 1, but our event for Super Saturday is 10 to 2. I know there's a lot of times, but also if someone knows they need to take the TSI test, come to the Welcome Center / Student Service Building at 8:30, no later than noon, and we can get you in to get you tested. Okay, and that's a what test? That TSI, long story short, it makes sure someone that takes the test is college ready to take a college course. Gotcha. I mean, I want to take that test. Caleb is not where Caleb thinks he is, so keep moving on. But all joking aside, Victoria College, as long as I've known of Victoria College, has been known as a reputable college. I mean, you get classes knocked out at VC, they mean something. Oh yeah. And it's always been that way, where this is not a phone it in, hey, see you at the end of the semester to pick up my A type of deal. Yeah. You work at Victoria College and you put in the work, as you should. Yeah. But it means something when you get those classes knocked out and you walk away with some skills and lessons, and it's real deal legit over there. Yeah, no, it is, because all of our programs, all of our classes prepare you for whatever field you're going into. So like our nursing program, for example, very competitive. The reason, because it's so hands-on, they prepare you. So when you graduate and you're looking for a job and they see you graduated from Victoria College, they're like, oh yeah, let's hire them. We know they're trained, we know they're ready. And that goes for all of our programs that we have at VC. And I'm excited because we're going to be doing an episode of Meet Victoria on you guys, but you guys have all of these programs. You gave me a quick tour of things, and I was just was blown away by what all was going on over there, you know, because I'm dating myself here, but I was walking in with the experience I had like 20 years ago when I walked in, you know, well, it's old timers, you know, but it all looked different now, and there was new buildings and new like that. What was that center that you took me into where all the medical stuff, the classes were going on?
So that is our health science center. So that's where the labs are at for our nursing, for our PTA, as well as like the science and math courses will be in that building.
It was just wild how much learning, like, I was just blown away. I walked around, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, it was so cool. Like, we looked at one classroom, they had one of those, you know, training dummies laid out on the table, and everybody was working on it.
Whoa, they're called mannequins because they're too expensive to be called dummies. But no, we have a lot of those mannequins throughout our programs, as well as other hands-on training, whether that's through our industrial trades or our public service. Any one of those, we have what we need to make sure our students are trained and ready to get to work as well. Because the reason a lot of people go to school is because they want to go out and get a good job. So with this training, they are able to go out and get a good job. Our shortest program is 6 weeks, all the way up to 2 years. So it really just depends what time you want to invest in yourself and your education, because we have training in as little as 6 weeks or a semester, and you're able to go out and get a job right after that. So we are excited for Super Saturday because we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to go back to school, and we're able to help. So if they're not able to make it this Saturday, August 6th, they can still stop by the Student Service Building because the first day is August 22nd. That's the first day of class, and we are still there to help them through the process of getting registered and ready for the first day of school.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. If they were thinking, let's say it's somebody like me, you know, they've been out of this for 20-something years, they're thinking about coming back, but they don't know if they really want to or not. Can they just come to this event and kind of poke around and ask questions and all that, even if they don't know for sure that they want to do this?
Yeah.
No pressure. You're not going to put them in a headlock, make them go back to math class, anything like that. They can just ask all the questions.
They can ask all the questions. We'll have people readily available to answer those questions, even if they're just curious. I mean, you can still come by. We're not forcing you to register for classes. We're just laying out all the options and all the opportunity to get you ready for class. But if you're not sure and you want to come talk about it Saturday, or we're open Monday through Thursday this upcoming week, starting Monday to Thursday, but after that, the remainder of August, we're back on our full schedule, which is 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
And that's and so if they can't make it to this, but they can just go to the Student Center also if they have some questions.
Yes, they have the Student Center / Welcome Center building. They can ask for Monica Hysquierdo when they walk in, and I will be more than.
I just want to say Hysquierdo.
And I would be more than happy to help, or any one of our other staff members would be more than willing to help assist our.
And I can attest to that, because when I went over there for our meeting, I mean, I walked in, I was greeted, I went another few feet, somebody else helped. I mean, it was spectacular, and everybody made sure that I wasn't walking around too lost, and did a great job of taking care of me. And so this is awesome. Now, you guys got some sponsors or some people working with you on this thing that we want to make sure we highlight?
Yeah, no, so for Midcoast, they're a huge help in making sure that we have counseling resources available to our students, as well as our Victoria College support services, because we understand that the success of a student doesn't just stem from inside the classroom, it stems from the support that they have around them. So we have a ton of support services, whether that's free food, free clothes, disability services, counseling and social support, student life. We have it all to make sure that our students are supported.
I did not hear free ice cream on that. Was there free ice cream too?
There is. I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh, so talk to me. I got excited. I was joking, but hey.
So I'm glad you joked about that, because at this event on Super Saturday, Kona Ice will be there, and we'll be giving out snow cones to beat the heat.
He's a great dude. Yes. Yeah, he does a great job. He loves giving back to the community with Kona Ice, and so that's awesome.
So we will have him out there as well.
Well, it's hot, so good. That's a good call. That's a great call. Well, Monica, thank you for what you were doing. Everybody, make sure you get out to this Super Saturday, this Saturday, August 6th, Victoria College Student Services Welcome Center building from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Anything I'm forgetting?
I think that's it. Just come out 10 to 2, August 6th, and it's going to be a great time to get you either 1, registered for school, or 2, come up and pick up a free backpack, because we are giving away 500 backpacks that day.
Well, good job. Thank you so much. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you thank our sponsors, visit our sponsors, and take care of everybody that's come on the show. Go support this community. We're all in it together, so let's make it happen. Guys, we will see you at the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in to Victoria Events with Caleb Shaw. Make sure you comment down below, like the post, share the post. It really helps the algorithms. If you haven't done so already, make sure you follow our page. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. And if you have an event coming on you want featured on Victoria Events, shoot us a message. We'd love to help you get the word out there. Lastly, make sure you support our sponsors. We could not do this show without them, so we're very grateful. Thanks so much, Victoria, and we'll see you at the next one.